thing I don't like about it too is guys when they pull out, the other guy will come in and now he gets credit for a Pro Bowl. And to me, that's ridiculous.
Right.
I put myself in there. I had 14 Pro Bowls. I only made 13. I was an alternate on the other one. And you can take that, put a little asterisk next to that last one.
You and your crew do a great job on Thursday Night Football. Love watching that show. What is your favorite moment from this season from Thursday Night Football? I was at the game when Seattle Seahawks versus the Rams and Marshawn Lynch. That was hilarious. So I want to ask you what's your favorite moment.
Well, having him on the show, if you watch that show, you probably couldn't understand what the interview was about because he kept cussing so much. We had to keep bleeping it out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just the most fun group of people to ever work with, people that take the job serious but don't take themselves seriously. After the show, I mean, you see we had picks this year, and whoever lost the picks had to get a public waxing. So Ryan Fitzpatrick lost this year, and they had to wax his chest, which I thought was, I don't know if you didn't see it, which was hilarious. But game-wise, too, we had some fantastic games. Our playoff game, the comeback, the Packers were up, and Caleb Williams came back to win that game at the end of the game in a playoff atmosphere. Couldn't ask for a better football game.
As a Hall of Fame tight end and a former Chiefs tight end, what advice would you give Travis Kelce as he mulls retirement?
I think for him at this point, you have to ask yourself, why do you want to come back? And do you want to come back or do you need to come back? Because there is a difference. And for him, I don't know what that want would be. You know, and I've said this to him, where it's like you got the Super Bowl rings, you got records, you got everything you need going into your next career. He's going to be fantastic no matter what he chooses to do. But if you do feel like I can't live without this game, then come back and play it. But if it's not that type of feeling, then don't come back just because you want to, because you think it'd be a fun thing to do. Because that's when, you know, it can get real long and real tedious. This game is tough to play, so. But he's gonna do well no matter what.
Yeah. What's your assessment of the Chiefs overall, especially offensively? It seems like Patrick Mahomes has to be Superman every play. Do they need more firepower, more offensive weapons, offensive line help? What's your assessment, especially on the offensive end?
I think right now they need to shore up that offensive line, which they had a pretty good, decent one this year, but they can get a little bit better. He was out there running around a little too much for my taste, especially with the guy of his caliber. And that's ultimately where he got hurt.
Yeah.
And so if you can protect him, keep him in the pocket, let him go out there and shred some people up. Rashee Rice not being there the full year, had that suspension. I think that hurt them. Guys going down, Xavier Worthy getting hurt that first game of the season. It just seemed like they were doomed right from the beginning offensively. And then, you know, someone like Kelce, he's not the player that he used to be. Still a very productive player, still a Pro Bowl caliber player, but it's not like what it used to be. And I think right now they got to start rebuild. They're in that rebuilding phase, but it can be quick. When you got a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, you don't have to wait long to rebuild. Just like when Tom Brady was there in New England, you'll win the Super Bowls, you have your dynasty, you'll go down for about 2-3 years, but you hit on those draft picks, and they can be right back into it.
Speaking of quarterback, you play for the Falcons too. What do you think about their quarterback situation between Penix and Kirk Cousins?
Well, my boy Matt Ryan is now the president, so he's got to make some tough decisions. And I think even he came out and said that he's not closing the door that Kirk Cousins might be the starter. He's not naming Penix the starter. So I think right now Penix has a really tremendous high ceiling as a player. He's somebody that I think could be a superstar in this league if he gets some great coaching, and then if he can stay healthy. He's been banged up. He was banged up in college, and now he's getting banged up in the NFL. And that's the thing. You got to be available in order to have a career. And I think his upside is tremendous. And if they can just get him going, the sky's the limit. They have Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, Algier. They got a pretty good offensive line. Build that defense. Get that quarterback going, because I think that obviously that's the missing piece.
So I got some mashup questions before you get out of here today. And first, I want to test your grip strength.
Okay, sure. I'm good at this now.
Derrick Henry has the record, and nobody's been close. He got 208.
He got 208?
Yeah. I got 126. I've been beating some quarterbacks. I probably won't beat you, though. 158. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay, that is good.
Who got? He got
208. Derrick Henry. We had
Dude's a
Thor,
Clydesdale.
the bodybuilder, and he got 180. Derrick Henry beat him. So I don't know what. Yeah. So Super Bowl halftime show. Do you think Cardi B should perform with Bad Bunny? Kind of a.
Yeah, why not?
Really?
Why not? I would love that. I hope that happens. There's always a surprise performance, right? So,
Yeah,
that would be great if that was it.
So, what quarterback in the NFL right now do you feel like gets unfairly treated?
Quarterback?
Yeah, quarterback.
Quarterback unfairly treated. God, that's a tough one. Let me. I want to say. This is one of those when you go home and I'm like, man, I should have said this one. I think probably Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, I think so. I think he played outstanding this year, and I'm happy for him. But I think over what he's done over the first part of his career, he's kind of he's got kind of a lot of scrutiny. But I thought he played really, really well this year, and I think he's established himself as one of the top 5, top 7 quarterback in the league. And once confidence hits, it's like Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Once that confidence hits, you're going to be tough to stop.
You've been around the game a long time. What penalty, if you can pick one, is inconsistently called?
Inconsistently called. I would say the quarterback roughing the passer. Sometimes I don't understand it. I don't see whatever the ref is seeing. It's like, and really meaning that they miss it where they throw the flag and they shouldn't have thrown the flag. Where, hey, this is football. These guys got to get hit too. What do you want the defender to do there? So, but I get it. They're the superstars. You got to keep them healthy. You want to keep them safe. They drive the league. But it's one of those that I think comes up way too often that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah. You're a Hall of Famer. What's your opinion on Bill Belichick not being a first ballot Hall of Fame guy?
I think it's ridiculous. But I think that it's just pure pettiness. I think it's vengeance by these reporters that maybe had him and they just don't like him the way he was, the way he treated them. And this is their payback. It's kind of like T.O. to me, where T.O. waited 3 years, which was ridiculous. He's one of the best receivers of all time, and a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But they get the last laugh, and it makes no sense to me. But to me, you can't chalk it up any other way. You cannot chalk it up any other way. Don't tell me that Deflategate or that stuff, because then what, are you not going to put Tom in next year?
Right.
It just seems a little petty to me.
Does the Pro Bowl still carry as much weight as it used to, especially when you played?
No, I don't think so. The Pro Bowl is not what it used to be. I don't think it ever will be, and it actually makes sense. Nobody wants to go out there and get hit. It hurts. I don't want to play football, and that's why they took away the pads, because the game was becoming a joke. Back when I first started going, the first 6-7 years I was in that game, it meant something. Also because we got paid. The contracts are they get paid so much money. So if you're making any type of decent money, you're like, I'm not jeopardizing getting hurt for this game. And the thing I don't like about it too is guys, when they pull out, the other guy will come in and now he gets credit for a Pro Bowl. And to me, that's ridiculous.
Right.
I put myself in there. I had 14 Pro Bowls. I only made 13. I was an alternate on the other one. And you can take that. Put a little asterisk next to that last one. But these guys that have Pro Bowlers, I'm not going to name names, but there's guys that they get to say they were an all-star, and it's like, no, you aren't. You were the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th choice, and you're not one of the best at your position in the league. But I see how it goes. I wish they would just give them the honor, let them show up to like a ceremony, have a little dinner, give them a little vacation with their family.
What about like a skills competition, like weightlifting? Have a 100-yard race, 40-yard?
They got to do something. But it was so much fun. Honestly, the best times of my life are being in Hawaii, up at this little tiki bar at the hotel we all stayed at. And it would just be me, Ray Lewis, Peyton Manning, just sitting up there having drinks, talking trash to each other.
Wish I could be a fly on the wall for those conferences.
You would have loved to have been a fly on the wall. Some of the best times I've ever had, and just sitting by the pool with the best of the best, chopping it up, having a good time. It was great.
Nice. What's your favorite meal to eat while watching football?
Meal to eat. Call me chicken wings. Chicken wings, some nice sauce, barbecue.
Okay.
Yeah, during a football game, I'm not really worried about health. I mean, I want a nice beer or a pina colada or a margarita
Hey, I
and
heard that.
some wings and watch the game.